Ceremony of youth gladiators, and we have the general, we have the right honorable, we have the colonels here, and then I will declare myself the field marshal. Why I love the names given. Some will say they are nothing but semantics. Semantics pave way. You are doing something differently. The youths are a kind of militia. They come with energy. Not so. Out there is a process who is a kind of anomaly that has defeated bulldogs. We know we have a lot to do as we move. That is not for this place, but I want to tell you that I am proud of all of you today. I am proudly standing. Many read the invitation and the appointment and said, and they tell you that you are going. I said, well, if you know the real politics, it's here. If we all keep going and clapping and entering helicopters and planes the way we are doing, the grassroots will be harvested by some other people. Let's wear our thinking caps, go down. That's it. Our influences will make the difference to convince the people at the grassroots. Now, why it needs the crop of educated and refined people. Educated does not mean only the certificates. Even those with the certificates. When they explain to people what APC government, what the government of President Muhammadu Buhari has been able to do, where we met it, which from today I'll seek to outline. We will have flash drives. We shall play in programs. How, before, after, before, after, before, after. Now they will be able to tell us at the end of the day when you are leaving, they'll say, please give me your card. Yes. That is one thing. Because the way it is going and a game of mudslinging, it is not easy for any government of the day to receive praises. Because the nature of it all is that we as humans are insatiable. We want more, we want more, we want more. But when you are able to say, I moved from point A to B, from this to this, it's a function of the period. We had 7 years, now this is the 8th year. There was a party in government that had 16 years and was just a metamorphosis of their people into the name of that party. They had some other years. What did they do with it? That was different. If they had put Nigeria on the right track, maybe we would not be here. But we'll get there when we begin to answer questions. Definitely under this our agenda. When we begin to work our agenda, we shall organize talks and town hall meetings. We are live, we'll be able to communicate to people the journey so far. Thank God, your captain here and your field marshal is a member of Mr. President's cabinet, a daughter of that Mr. President, that have been there, a founding member of the party, a member of the Constitution writing. I'm not talking of the mutilated, I mean the raw script of this. We funded this, we supported, we spoke, and we respected our leaders. We watched Asiwaju and President Muhammadu Buhari, the likes of Shegun Shoba. And we go on and we debated, we loved them, we were 89 in number in atomic cases. We kept talking to ourselves, we fall out to agree until this was done. Why then will I not continue to admire the personality of our leader, our father, President Muhammadu Buhari? And now it is moving on and the flag is coming to my own father again. We've been in this journey, he didn't just come. Oh, Kanani. Even when some of us go dozing, we say, wake up, wake up. So where did we stop? So at the end of the day, hold on, you will get there, don't worry. And then he's here. The team player that he has been, and he will always remain, even during the amalgamation meetings. We'll be there till morning. And to ask which party is contributing what. And he said, no, he was from the ACN then. I was representing the AFPP bloc. We were talking, we were talking the brew. Like that, different, and I don't want to go into that. But the marriage, people refer to as the marriage of strange bedfellows. Fellows, they wanted it to die before now. They predicted the death before now, and it formed the government.
And they died.
Did they die?
Yes.
The marriage bore fruit, children formed government.
Now we there here.
This marriage is not gonna die. We are just saying it that we are fully batified. And in that, we will move with our infinity sign. Do you know what that means? Who will tell me the meaning of infinity?
Limitless.
It's a period of limitless opportunity for the women, for the youth, for the members of this country, for citizens and indigenous. Let me tell you the truth. If you don't reap the fruits of your labor, maybe you didn't work for that labor. You introspect. Walk your talk. It's easy for someone to say what you don't know, but if you don't get up to say your own story, some other people will say it from their own. What we are saying today is we are batified, and we are proudly batified. Now lastly, let me say something. Unity is key. If competition is unhealthy, it destroys. As the committee is sworn in today. Just why I referred you to the Maja days. We saw lots of money and enticement from the opposition. Do you know what it means, especially that we are not in government? Now we are lucky to have governors, we have ministers, we had none. Do you know what it means to move from grass to grace?
I'm telling you.
We marched, we met in secrecy, we did lots of things, and we remained united. But where money becomes introduced, and we prioritize this money, then the priority will drop. Because when you keep spending money, what does it do? It declines. But when you invest confidence, and invest capacity, and invest belief, you invest your faith.
Wow.
You invest trust. You put in the push. Sky will be the limit. Because the journey, yourself, and all will be unstoppable. Let that be the watchword. If it becomes a committee of visitations and collecting money and sharing and fighting, each time I tell each group, please count Ramatu out of it. Let's say it very clear. Please, that is just secondary. That is secondary, and we will get there. If you set it aside and you put integrity first, they see your capacity. Every other thing, money will follow. It will follow. It's natural. If the youth wants to be seen as the most qualified for the job, because we are being scored now. Just I want you to imagine that everyone there has a pen. Your conduct is being scored. Every interaction is being weighed. Don't think you are hiding to do something. Is it not the person that said he wants? One day after the journey, you will be nominated, and someone who gave you that money will say no, he's not clean. And you will bow your head because he will say it before you. Please be me, that tough one to say no. And then one day say, I recommend him. We had an encounter, he will say no. You will not be the most favorable of all. They will not like you. But I want to tell you that the world will celebrate you later. Please, I beg you. That is what is common. They use it to entice youths. They begin to give you jeeps. What happens to the jeep? I can't even fuel after all. When I have to put food on the table of my nuclear family and I have to sell off to pay school fees, please say no. I want you to introspect. I'm speaking seriously so that you will be able to convince others that this is the way. I see so many going so many directions. I believe they don't know. We shall be having little talks so that we educate them. Do not be used as a social media dog. Be constructive there. Come clear with your arguments. Don't join abuses. Don't join the vices. Stand tall to do the youth proud because it is youth o'clock.
Yes.
I appeal to you because I've taken much of your time in this talk. It's not time for talks, but I know before the next time, someone outside will be asking you, so what next? Tell him the journey has just begun.
Yes.
A lot will be unfolded. We shall work hard. The class of think tanks will be given from the ministerial deliverable platforms. We'll come with jobs with job. We'll come with slides and flash drives in all our areas to be able to play. We'll make researches to bring what they used to be. History doesn't lie. So we should be able to come clear with our content to demystify naysayers. When you say it is this, you take them back memory lane. But what was it before? The dollar has crashed. What do you export? A lot will come, and we shall discuss that. And on this note, my vice chairman, my zonal leader, zonal chairman, national vice chairman, the youth leader of the whole country, on easy lies the head that wears the crown. You are indeed the general because you have the same thing to replicate across the 6 geopolitical zones, because this is the way forward. And it might interest you to know with this platform you will be connecting even before you inaugurate them on the Unite series platform. You have the Nigerian Unite, Nigerian Youth Unite, Nigerian Women Unite, for Jagaba, for Achuladu, for Podcast. They were all formations online that I put forward behind. Don't want to be the all of these platforms are across the country because there are states that we know are differences. Some between the governors, the ministers, some the ministers, the leaders, and followers are just left unguided. What we saw in Osun should never repeat itself.
Yes,
May we never see it again. Amen. That we shall lose no state again. Amen. Rather we shall win. So quickly after that, the formation came up. I will not unveil on camera, but lots of things have been done on that. And then when there is the meeting, you will know it will be just one big family. When the youths move and the women use, sky is the limit, because these are the 2 legs of every movement. Once a youth, in the youth formation are also the younger women and the men. And then in the women are our mothers too, and our sisters, who will bring the wisdom into play. When you get these 3 basic things from a family, the man will naturally follow. That means from this youth, God willing, in this group will be production of governors, deputy governors, ministers, senators. I pray for you all. Say amen. If I don't say amen, you don't forget that. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you. Wait. When they say woman leader, it is a different level. When they say youth leader, you're going to do some kind of grace inside them. Okay, we'll get to that, because as the field marshal in the North Center, we shall leave no stone unturned. But on your mandate,